Hi everyone, I think I'm live. Let me know if you can hear me. Let's get this closer. Good evening, everyone. So let's see who's in the chat. Grainy, good evening. Taina Luke, good evening. Craig Spiritual. Sammy Merrick, good evening. Hello, Your Entertainment. How this works, our entertainment or your entertainment, is that I come on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Currently that is around 8 p.m. GMT, and I do different things to start the night off, and then I move on to answering questions, and I come to the people I feel drawn to. Which is obviously not everyone, as I don't have the time to come to everyone. So there is a donation link. This is for Your Entertainment who's asked this question, and for anyone else who is new here. There's a donation link if you really would like your question answered this evening. Hi, Searching Tea. Hi, Chloe. Jocelyn S., good evening. Who else do we have here? Barbara Halliday, good evening. I think I've covered everyone. If I haven't, I do apologise. Tiger Dragon. Did I say hello to you, Craig? Good evening, Craig. Let's just pop on Facebook and let them know that I'm here. My internet is so slow tonight. I don't know why, whether the weather's got anything to do with it. Okay. Emily Lloyd, good evening. What's the weather like where you are, everyone? It's blowing up a storm here. And so Sammy's okay. It's working in your favour, Sammy. Emma Jones, good evening. I'm not answering questions quite yet. I'm just going to settle in. I'm going to be looking at I'm going to look at every star sign for the coming week, and then I'm going to move on to questions. That's what I'm going to do this evening. So I should be starting with Aries. Miriam M. Cloudy in California. Stella Martinez, good evening. -8. It's a bit warmer than it was the other day then, Stella. I think you said it was -30 or something. I imagine it is, Barbara. Oh, really, Grainy? In Ireland? No electricity. Wow. What do you mean, Craig? For the alternative self, I'm completely confused. Yeah, I think Barbara is the furthest. She's all cosy in her lovely new home. And Mandy's got a gale blowing. Oh, did I quite? Oh, right, got you. Yeah, yeah. Wake up, Sarah. Got you now. See what you mean. Um, okay, so oh, Chloe has donated. Thank you, Chloe. Okay, so when I've done the star sign readings, I'll get straight on to Chloe. And thank you, darling. Please remind me, won't you, Tiger, at the end of the readings? I will get started in a moment. We take a look at the coming week. Okay, so if anyone does come on whilst I'm reading, hopefully our moderators can converse between you, because I'm not able to watch the chat really whilst I'm reading. It's quite difficult. So yeah, that's a good question, CL. Do we have any Aries in the house? Because this is for you now for the coming week. Let's have a look. Okay, so dear angels and spirit guides, what is coming in for Aries this week? Oh, first card flew out the door. Wow, what a brilliant card, Aries. The 9 of Cups. So hopes and wishes coming true. Something nice is on its way to you. Hold on a second. I haven't got my light on. I've just realised. Let me just put my light on. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Right. Okay, so back to the first card, which is the 9 of Cups, and that is for Aries. So we're kick-starting with Aries. The 9 of Cups. This is hopes and wishes and dreams coming true. Something nice is on its way. Something nice at some point this week. For some Aries, you may have already experienced this, but it's like your heart's desire is coming true with the 9 of Cups. Wonderful energy to start the week, and you're feeling quite sort of contented with yourself. 7 of Pentacles, second card. Okay, so this is what's crossing you, or what's going for you, or what's going against you. Now, whatever's coming in this week, it may even feel as if it's kind of too good to be true for some of you. That's for the Aries people out there. It may feel as if it's too good to be true, and you're kind of taking a step back, and you're not rushing into anything, which is uncharacteristic for us Aries. We don't rush. We don't like to take our time generally, but it looks to me as if you will be wanting to sort of take a good look at this, and see if it's really what it seems. Okay, in the root cause, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles relates to earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And as it's a root cause, in other words, the underlying cause for this that's happened or is going to happen this week, the Queen of Pentacles energy is basically a female or a feminine energy that relates to investment, it relates to money, it relates to career. So for many people, this could be this, whatever it is that's coming in this week for Aries, could have a connection with work and future finance. Okay. For others, this may be in connection with a family situation, or a family member may be involved. Now, the Four of Swords indicates that many of you, Aries, are feeling quite worn down right now and in need of a rest. Maybe you've been overdoing things, which is quite typical of Aries, so there's no surprise there. So the Four of Swords is indicating a need for you to slow down, take a deep breath, and find time to relax this week, Aries. Okay, try not to overdo things. You've got a lot to think about, good things on their way, but don't overdo it. Okay, is what the message is here. Some of you may have aches and pains, or just simply need a bit of a rest. Nine of Pentacles, another wonderful card for abundance. So it appears to be quite an abundant week in some way for many of you, Aries, especially in terms of finance. Maybe some of you are investing in your future, or some of you are reaching a point where you can kind of take a little step back and enjoy life a little bit. Judgment card. So as we move further along the week, we've got Judgment. And so there appears to be a sort of realization. You're waking up to something, Aries, as the week progresses. You're waking up to your true purpose, your true calling, and you're being guided spiritually, I feel, many of you, okay? Some of you may struggle with a balance between the material and the spiritual, as we have a lot of Pentacles cards along with this very spiritual Judgment card. But there's a kind of new you emerging, and it is the beginning of the year, isn't it? So yeah, no surprise really. And you've got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man indicates there could be some delays or frustrations going on for you this week, but Spirit are urging you to just take this time. You know, you did have this Four of Swords. Where are we? You did have this Four of Swords. So you know, there is an indication of a need to slow down. Slow down, take a deep breath, because, you know, I feel you're kind of planning. You're planning your future this week in some way. There's a water sign energy in your environment this week. So we're talking Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And they may be the reason for this delay or this frustration that you're experiencing. We've got another water sign energy here. Someone is offering you some very strong emotional support. For others, this could be new love coming in, Aries. So that's for Aries. Do hope we had some Aries in. That was Aries, Chloe. Do hope we had some Aries in this evening. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Taurus now. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Taurus for the week ahead. What do they need to know, please? Okay. First card. Okay, well, some of you may be feeling as if you want to walk away from something. That seems to be getting a lot of light here this evening for some reason. Some of you may feel that you want to walk away, or perhaps you've had enough of someone, had enough of something. This could be, this could have an emotional connection. But let's see what your next card says. Yeah, you're fed up with the way things are. Something has kind of been holding you back. You haven't felt satisfied for a while in a certain area of your life, and you're ready to start afresh. You're kind of feeling rather adventurous. You want more from life. Look at this. It's classic, this combination. You want more from life, okay? And you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You're going in search of more security in your life, more financial security, more security in terms of your life in general, your home life, and just I feel almost, Taurus, as if some of you may have been feeling a touch lost. um, perhaps in 2019. And this is a year where you're kind of saying to yourself, you know, it's time now. It's time for me to go in search of what I need in my life. And I'm sensing it's to do with a little bit of adventure, but also security, more security. Some of you may be thinking about or actually moving home this week. Now, you've got the Six of Pentacles, Taurus. So we're talking about financial assistance or practical assistance in some way coming along for you. Someone's giving you a helping hand here. Some kind of generous soul, I feel, is stepping in. Or it could be that you are the one, you may be the one that is dishing out the help here. You may be the person that someone turns to this week. The Magician card, this is a clean slate and you're ready for it. You know, you're really up for it. You're raring to go as well with this Page of Wands. You know, you're not holding back. You are closing the door on something. Now, it could be in a physical, literal sense, but it could just be, you know, metaphorically speaking. So, in other words, you know, this is, you're just distancing yourself. You're drawing boundaries. Maybe you're detaching yourself from someone or something, because you have new ideas. You know, you are ready for this clean slate, this new beginning. Magician card is all about stepping into your power. So you're feeling quite bold, quite confident this week, many of you, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, fantastic card. The Ace of Pentacles again. And you know, Taurus, you do love a pentacle, you know, because it relates to security, finance, etc. And the Ace of Pentacles here indicates that you know, I did say there was a helping hand coming in, didn't I? So I feel it is more so related to someone helping you in some way, an offer coming in, either of financial help or a new beginning that has real potential. And it looks to me as if some of you may be investing in something. You're certainly investing in your future and you're making changes. You're ready to step into this new beginning. Some of you may be even signing a contract. What did we have here? Did we have the Ten of Pentacles? We did, yes. So some of you may even be taking a lease out, renting a new home, purchasing a new home, going into business with someone, or thinking about doing so. You're kind of looking at the legalities of things here this week in some way. But as I say, this could be to do with a new home or project. I cannot believe it. You've got the King of Pentacles, the earth sign energy of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is a week of it's a week of projects, it's a week of finance, it's a week of career and security being top of the list. Okay. And I see this as being someone who is very knowledgeable, perhaps a business owner, could be a bank manager, could be someone who is connected with whatever it is you want to do. But I feel as if they've got some good, sound, practical advice for you. Now, where are we? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and counting the cards. We're doing 10. So these are your hopes and fears now, Taurus. Okay, so don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone this week. Okay, don't hold yourself back. There's all this wonderful energy at the start of the week with this Page of Wands. You're feeling quite bold and quite adventurous. And Taurus, you do like to take your time with things. So don't sort of start getting second thoughts about this, because I'm sensing this real desire for adventure, but also a touch of reluctance, a touch of hesitancy. So try not to get that way if you can. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So the my goodness, Taurus, this is a week brimming with um, practical matters. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles is about success. The number 8 is all about success. So what you put in this week, by the end of the week, is what you will be rewarded with. Okay, so for those of you, for any of you Taurus out there, it's a very, very good week. It's a week to really go for what you want, invest in your future. There is some help coming in for you. There's some assistance. Some of you may need assistance with something, and you're going to get it. I really feel you're going to get it, but don't hold yourself back. And there is an agreement of some sort, perhaps on the table in some way. But the Eight of Pentacles indicates it's a week of hard work, but it's a week of true rewards. Okay, so that was Taurus. Now we're going to Gemini. So I'm just going to have a drop of coffee. On to Gemini. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Gemini this evening. What do they need to know for the week ahead, please? Okay, first card, we've got the Magician. Okay, now no surprise there, as Gemini, you know, this is very much your card as it's ruled by Mercury. You're ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. And actually, Mercury goes into Aquarius this week. So, and you tend to be very well aligned, Gemini and Aquarius. So I feel this card is coming out to sort of bring the energy of Aquarius into play and help you to be very expressive of your needs and to kind of be, I feel you're full of charisma this week, Gemini, full of charisma, um, ready to be open and honest about what you want, not just to yourself, but to other people. And you're laying your cards on the table, okay? This is, as I said earlier, a clean slate when the Magician comes out. It's the card of number one is the number for the Magician, okay? And as you can see, there's some wonderful yellow and reds in this card. We're talking bright, cheerful colours, okay? Red is a colour of energy and ambition. You're feeling very ambitious, but you've got lots to say, lots to talk about, lots to share with the world, Gemini, this week. And the Ten of Swords, you know, I'm looking at these two together. They're so, there's such a contrast between the two cards, isn't there? And, you know, the Ten of Swords is all about picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, okay? Because the second card, we're talking about what is going for you, and what is going against, or what is going against you, depending on the card. Now, because we've got the Ten of Swords, you could say that in a way this is kind of going against you, but it depends on how you look at it. So, in other words, some of you have got this wonderful sort of charisma and ability to get out there and give your message to the world. But the Ten of Swords is saying, you know, there's a need for you to really sort of believe in yourself now, because the 10 is all about coming to the end of a cycle, and it may have been a tough cycle stress wise. Maybe a lot of Geminis out there have had a lot of stress, or there has been an ending or something like that. And the Magician card is the number one, so we've got, you know, an ending, or, you know, coming to the sort of a point where enough is enough. And then you've got number one, new beginnings. So yeah, you've got this wonderful new beginning, and it's time to pick yourself up, dust yourself down, and find ways of kind of getting out there into the world and bringing the positivity back, I feel. You've got the Seven of Cups. We're talking about the underlying reason or the energy behind what's going on in your week this week. So the Seven of Cups, there are options. Maybe that's what's stressing you out. But you've got options here. And you need to be creative. You need to be very creative. Okay, looking at these cards. So don't just go for the first thing you see this week, Gemini. Take a deep look at whatever's going on around you, especially if you have options or choices to make. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, new projects. This could be related to new projects, a new venture, a new beginning. And I do feel you've kind of already invested. Many of you have already invested in some way. Could be financially, or it could just be that you've been researching this situation, looking into it. But you're more than ready, that's for sure. And then you've got the Devil card. So don't be tempted to be held back by anything or by anyone. Some of you may be in a relationship where the other party is kind of a little bit controlling, or maybe puts doubts in your mind, Gemini. Um, you know, you know your own mind, Gemini. So don't let anyone feel they can control you or hold you back or prevent you from doing what you want to do. And also your own thoughts. Watch your own thoughts. Try not to allow any negative thoughts to pop into your head or prevent you from going out there and achieving your true potential, because that's what this card is about, achieving your true potential, Gemini. And you do have such ability as a star sign, because you have an amazing mind, Gemini, an amazing logic. So try to see through any illusions that you can't do what you set your mind on, okay? The Strength card, you're feeling very strong as the week continues. It's like you're tapping into this incredible inner strength, Gemini, inner strength that you perhaps didn't even know you had. Now, maybe this is to overcome the inner demons within you, or maybe it's you're standing up against this person or even a company that you work for. You're standing up and you are kind of not allowing this or them to take control. You are stepping into your power here. You have the ability and the tenacity and the determination to sort of distance yourself from anything that is not serving you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So good luck is on your side this week, Gemini. It's a lucky week in many respects. The wheel is turning in your favor, okay? So you could see something land on your lap this week in some way, or something that's going to make you smile, make you feel pleased to be alive in this world. You've got the High Priestess. Spirit are urging you to listen to your intuition, Gemini. Is going to be very, very strong this week, especially in terms of any changes that you might wish to make, because the Wheel of Fortune can indicate change. There may be quite a major change for some of you this week, or the start of something like that. And that you need to go with what your heart is telling you. As I said earlier, don't allow any negativity to creep in, and don't allow anyone to hold you back, okay? Okay, so yeah, star card, wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm doing 10 cards. The star card, hopes and wishes. So you are really hoping that things are going to work out okay, in the way that you have been dreaming of, okay? You're hoping that your dreams and wishes will come true, in a nutshell. And Spirit are very much looking after you this week. This is sort of love being sent to you from heaven or from the spirit world. You've got the Fool card. Go out there and just be bold and be adventurous. Be your lovely Gemini, carefree self, and just go for it, okay? Don't hold back. Okay, it's what the message is here. I love these two cards. They have such a bright, bubbly, positive energy. And I feel that as long as you don't allow doubts to creep in or allow anyone to hold you back, or don't allow yourself, don't kid yourself that you can't do the things you want to do, then this could be the start of something really good this week. Okay, so that's for Gemini. Okay, so this is going to be for, what do we have now? Cancer. Okay. Okay. So this is for lovely Cancer. Oh, the cards are so full of energy. Okay. Dear Spirit, dear angels, please send your loving guidance to the sign of Cancer this evening. What do they need to know for the week ahead, please? Let's have a look for you, Cancer. King of Wands in your environment this week. Now, the King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but they could also relate to a partner, they could relate to a boss, or someone who is sort of in charge of a certain situation. This could, of course, be you. You may have a lot of fire in your chart. And for those of you watching these readings, you can, of course, look at the reading for your moon sign and your ascendant. They will apply if you know what your moon and ascendant are. Okay. So it could be that you have a lot of fire in your chart, or um, you're just feeling fired up. Maybe you're feeling fired up, but this combination here, my goodness, this is success that you've worked so hard for. Okay, the Six of Wands. You've triumphed over adversity, Cancer. You are a winner this week, okay, in some way. Let's have a look at why. Because you never gave up, Cancer, did you? You've been battling alone, but this week it's like you can hold your hands up and say, yes, I did it. Achievement is coming in for you. You should be very proud of yourself this week, Cancer, because I feel many of you have had a tough 2019. But it's like this year, as you start January, things are changing and you just have not given up. You've got this incredible strength, incredible energy, incredible positivity about you. Now if this is you, along with these other two cards, then yeah, you're just fired up and you're behaving as if you were a fire sign. You know, you're not holding back, are you? Because you're feeling proud. You're feeling as if you could take on the world, is what I'm getting here. And then you've got the Six of Swords. Yes, you're moving away from any stress that you have encountered, especially in 2019. I feel this year is starting, you are um, gliding or on your way towards calmer waters. Things are calming down. You're detaching yourself from anyone that has been difficult or that's been causing you stress. As a sign, Cancer, you tend to be emotional sponges in that you soak up everybody's stress around you. Okay, but you're detaching yourself here, and you're thinking about your own self for a change. Cancer, you do struggle with that, to think about your own needs, but I feel you've done so well in achieving what you have. Now, some of you, this could be to do with work, but it may be to do with what you've left behind as you've entered 2020. I feel many of you, Cancer, will look back at 2019 and wonder how you managed to get through it, but you did. Look at this. You are so strong. People underestimate the sign of Cancer. They are incredibly strong people. Water signs are incredibly strong people. They have that deep emotion, and that does kind of steer people off. Most people are shocked to see just how strong and resilient they are. And you have come through. You've got something to celebrate. People are in awe of your achievements here. And the Two of Wands, you may have a decision to make, uh, Cancer, in some way. I feel as if some of you are looking at changing location. Uh, and yeah, this could be a very, very busy week. And I feel as if you're being urged to weigh up the pros and cons of something this week. And I'm just, with all these ones, I'm seeing work. Now, if you're not employed, then this could be you seeking work or seeking something around work, hobbies, projects, etc. If you are at work, then it looks as if this is going to be a very busy week indeed, and there may be something you need to contemplate. Now, do watch out for someone that is a little bit untrustworthy this week, Cancer. And you may already know who this person is. You tend to be very intuitive as a sign. So there could be someone coming in that appears different to who they really are. So watch out for this person. I just feel many of you will know who this is already. Be careful of what they tell you. You know, this is coming out next to the card of communication. You may hear from someone or bump into someone, or, you know, just this person is in your environment and they are kind of leading you up the garden path. Okay, so do watch out for this person, but you will know who they are. Yeah, the moon card. You are, yeah, this is in your hopes and fears section as far as I 3, 4, 5, where am I? Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, not quite there yet, but we've got the moon card and the 7 of swords. So you've got to watch out for this person. This is your card, Cancer. The moon card, you know, this is the card of Cancer. And, you know, you're ruled by the moon, and your intuition is, as I said, second to none generally. But I feel this week it's going to be even more so. And you'll know you're going to be very cautious around someone. Now, if that's the case, Cancer, and of course, this won't resonate the same with every single person, but you know, for those of you who it does, be aware of those instincts, be aware of that intuition guiding you. Okay, the Death card, it may be you. This could lead to the end of a sort of situation or relationship with a person. Now, I'm not talking about necessarily a partner. It could be anyone. It could be a family member, a work colleague, you know, a friend that you thought was a friend that has kind of gone behind your back. So someone's been a little bit, yeah, you're realizing you can't trust this person, and it could result in some kind of, or you fear it might turn out to be the end of something that you had once trusted, because we're talking about the Death card here and your hopes and fears section, and a Chariot card. Let me just pull this forward a little bit. The Chariot card, okay, is your outcome card. So the Chariot card is another card that's actually relating to your sign. It's about taking control of the week ahead, okay? And so by the end of the week, you kind of know where you're going, you know what you're doing, you've made this decision, this Two of Wands, you've made this decision. Where are you? You know which way to go now. You've sort of got there by the end of the week, and this could indicate that there is a need for a change in some direction by the end of the week. And I know you like to be in your little comfort zone sometimes, Cancer, but I feel as if they are sort of pushing you out a little bit and asking you to take the reins, okay, to get something off the ground, and decide which way you want to go with something or with someone uh, in the coming week. Okay. Okay. So this is now for Leo. So, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to the sign of Leo. What do they need to know for the week ahead, please? Okay, 5 of Wands. So you could be getting drawn into some kind of drama this week, Leo. Watch out for that, because the 5 of Wands does indicate coming up against a sort of hostile environment. Nothing too serious. The 5 of Wands, as you can see in this card, they're kind of like adolescents, aren't they? You know, fighting over something that is so unnecessary. So I feel as if you're being urged here not to get drawn in. For some of you, this could be related to your working environment, but it can also very well relate to the home. Okay. So don't get drawn in. Tower card. Some of you may be experiencing a lot of changes in your working environment, or perhaps this is to do with certain people who are, how can I say, causing this sort of um, negative energy. I'm sensing that they're coming off of these people who love drama, stirring the pot, and something may be coming to a head this week, Leo, and it could even be a wake-up call that this causes, the result of this battle, or this, um, how can I say, tension. I'm sensing tension around you, but tension that you need to kind of take control of, in the sense of stepping away, not being drawn in. You've got the Queen of Wands energy here, which is your, one of your cards. It's a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo. So, you know, you're feeling quite strong. You're able to cope with this. Whatever's been going on, you are able to cope with it. Um, People will be quite surprised at how you deal with this. You're not phased by it at all. And some of you may be in the thick of it, right in the middle of it. I'm sensing here. It could be you're going head on with someone here, Leo. And fire signs can often find themselves going into battle. They're not scared of battle, but they generally pull out of it as quick as they go in. So you could be in the thick of it, but you're being very strong. You're stepping into your power. 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're getting. I did sense a lot of stress around you. For some of you, there's an ending in some way, and I don't mean that in the way you might be thinking. I'm talking about the end of what's been a very stressful chapter. And some of you may be feeling pretty down in the dumps. For others, this is kind of like a wake-up call and a blessing in disguise. For some, and obviously this will resonate differently with everyone. For some of you, this will be a very minor thing. For others, this will be quite a major change that's going on around you, something that's been building up and building up and till it's reached boiling point, okay? And now everyone's arguing about it. And it's one battle after another, this kind of hostile environment around you. You've got the Seven of Cups, okay? They're asking you to be real, keep it real. You know, some of you may feel you want to sort of escape, almost run away from what's going on around you, or from someone who is such a headache, wherever they are, they cause drama. For others, as I said, this could be quite a major change going on around you that's been brewing for a while. And you kind of, you want to escape. You just want to get out of this, but what some of you may perceive as a bit of a mess, to be quite honest with you. Um, Hopefully this will improve as the week goes on. But you've got the Four of Cups, okay? You're fed up with the whole situation. Thank you, Craig. You're fed up with the whole situation, with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. This crazy making here, or this situation, and some of you may be going through quite a storm at the moment, a very challenging situation. We had the Ten of Swords as well. And you've got your head down, Leo, and it's not like you, all right? But you're disappointed, you're sad, some of you, or some of you may have just simply lost motivation. And you're being urged here to keep your chin up, all right? Because there are good things to come. And just as I said that, we've got the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups indicates lovely support coming in, beautiful support coming in from someone close to you. Okay, this is you and either a close family member, or a partner, someone who, or good friend even, someone you are very close to, coming in and giving you this emotional support, picking you up and helping you to see that actually things aren't quite as bad as you're seeing them. And fair enough, looking at these cards, it might feel to you, to some of you, as if, what's the point after all that's happened? Maybe this was to do with 2019 and it's leaked, or it's come with you into 2020, and it's time now to sort of realize that a new path awaits you. Okay, and this person is helping you to see that again, to get yourself back together. you know I can understand why you're fed up here when I look at your cards, but this Four of Cups does urge you to see that there's so much more around you, so many good things in life, so much to be grateful for, so many blessings. And this person, I feel, is opening your eyes to that. They could very well be someone that's connected with family for some of you. But it's also in the hopes and fears section. So the Ten of Pentacles, it relates to career, it relates to finance, it relates to family. So it may be for some of you, this has had a connection with finances or career. Maybe you've been struggling in that way, and you're hoping that security will return. And wow, look at that, Six of Pentacles. So things are calming down by the end of the week. You are getting a helping hand here. So if you've been worrying about money, if you've been worrying about jobs, finance, career, be assured that you're going to get a helping hand in some way, Leo. Oh, that was a bit of a reading there, Leo. But, you've got a good friend around there offering you good emotional support. And you had that wonderful Ten of Pentacles and you had the Six of Pentacles. So stability returns. That's what I feel very strongly for you. So things do calm down. Thank you, Tiger. I've just read your comment there about being a civilized channel. I can't really see the comments while I'm reading as I get into the flow, but from the corner of my eye I could see a certain person may have ended up being timed out, shall we say. So, okay, so who are we on to now? It did, Taina. Thank goodness. It did get better. Life is a roller coaster, and the card, next week I'll do a reading and hopefully it will be quite the reverse, but, we have to sort of take the rough with the smooth, as it were. So, okay, well, I'm on to Virgos. So, Virgo, what's coming in for you for this week? Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Virgo. What do they need to know for the week ahead, please? This is for Virgo. Wow, brilliant card to start the week. Ten of Pentacles. Just what you like to see, Virgo, as you are an earth sign. So we're talking feeling contented, feeling secure. Something is completed. Some of you may be moving home. Some of you may be settling down. Some of you may be selling a business, or something very good financially or security wise is occurring this week. And there's this real sense of contentment and stability. It is a year 4, so it's a wonderful card to have alongside that. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. So yes, someone is offering you assistance here. You're not alone, Virgo. You're not alone. You're getting assistance. I feel for some of you, you've worked very, very hard, and you are kind of reaping rewards here. I also feel that this is good karma coming back for you. And I don't always feel that with this card, but I do now. So there's people within this energy are stepping out and helping you this week, Virgo. you've got the Temperance card. So again, we're talking about balance, we're talking about compassion. So, I feel that life is kind of returning to sort of normal this week. It's more sort of about give and take this week. What you give, you get back. So you will be called upon to give, because you've got the Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. You will be called upon to give, but you will get back. So what I'm seeing here for many Virgos is this week is very much about balance. Okay, balance in terms of your life in general, really, but especially in terms of finding the middle ground, maybe with someone or with a certain situation. That you're being urged here to tap into how you feel, what your intuition is telling you. You may have had dealings with, or possibly are having dealings at the moment with, a very sort of uh, feminine or intuitive type energy, female probably, kind of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And this woman here, it doesn't have to be a woman, but I'm feeling it very likely is coming in and helping you achieve this balance that you need. Now, what I want to say to you, Virgo, is there's a need for compromise in some way, okay? A need to maybe, because you do tend to be perfectionist, don't you, Virgo? And sometimes in life we just have to say, well, okay, we can't have it exactly like that, but we can have this. So, but this woman is sort of sticking her neck out. She's a very caring soul, helping you in some way. Wow, here you are with your card. This is happening around you now. We're in the fifth position. This is what's going on around you. The sort of the fifth and the sixth card for the week ahead is kind of what's sort of mainly happening in your arena. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're feeling ambitious, and I feel you're looking ahead, and you don't want to settle for second best, okay, which is admirable. But as I said, you may need to just kind of knock off a few of those tick boxes in order to achieve what you want. But you have this ability, Virgo, to land on your feet, because you've just got that way about you, Virgo. All the Virgos I know always get where they need to be, okay? So now you're stepping out into the world, Virgo. Um, and these two cards, as I said, the fifth and the sixth card, we're talking about sort of the main crux of the reading in a sense, because this is what's kind of happening. This is what you can expect. So your world is getting bigger, Virgo. And you're stepping out. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You've got plans. You've got plans for your future. Some of you may be traveling or planning on travel. Some of you are coming to the end of a cycle. Okay, and stepping into something new this week. And it could be to do with work. It could be to do with study. Some of you may be returning to study. Some of you may have had a break from study, perhaps because of the festive break, but you're returning to study, or you're returning to training, or you're just throwing yourself back into working towards your goals. You're very sort of, your sights are very set on your goals, okay, this week. So card 8. So there's someone in your environment. This is the environment card in the Celtic cross. There's someone in your environment here, Page of Swords, who could be a little bit lippy is the best way. The first thing that's sort of sprung to mind, okay, someone who has a lot to say. So watch out for this person. This could be someone who is very close to you. It could be a youngster even, who has a lot to say for themselves, or it may be just someone you're having to deal with who's a little bit negative. That's what I'm feeling here, this Page of Swords. For some of you, though, this may be messages that come flying through the air. In other words, out of the blue. So some of you may hear about something literally out of the blue. Okay. Now, some of you are hoping that life will kind of, or someone will be a little softer than they have been. That's what I'm getting here in the hopes and fears position. And for others, this King of Swords, who sort of represents, I feel, often represents decision making. Some of you may have fears around this person. Some of you may have a boss or someone who has a lot of power over you. You're hoping they won't be too harsh with you this week in some way. But let's have a look at your 10th card and see. Okay, well, you've got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands in the outcome position indicates that you're taking the lead, Virgo. By the end of the week, you are feeling assertive. You have the energy of fire behind you. And, Virgo, you are the most active sign of the zodiac. And your energy is returning. I'm sensing you may have felt a little bit flat lately, but your energy is returning, and you're just taking the reins now. You know where you're going, and you're being very strong and assertive about it. Okay, so the King of Wands, when they want to make something happen, they generally find a way. They've got an incredible determination. I'm also sensing you've got a lot of sort of charisma this week as well, and an ability to deal with whatever life throws at you. Okay, so who was that? That was Virgo. So we're on to Libra now. Okay. Give these another shuffle. I'm getting the same. I'm going to change decks. Use the Ethereal Tarot. Now, next time, if I do these next week, I'm just going to do 3 cards for each sign. But I just thought I'd do a special reading for everyone this week, But if I do them again Monday, I think I'll do 3 cards for each of you. Okay, so this is for Libra. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Libra. What do they need to know for the week ahead, please? Let's have a look. Okay, Chariot card, Libra. Okay, so it's time to get moving, Libra. It's time to get moving. No more procrastination. Where there's a will, there's a way is what I'm getting here for you, okay? So, this is about taking the reins, being courageous, standing up for what you believe in. Let's have a look at your second card. Yeah, standing up for what you believe in is what came to me before I drew that card. In some ways you've had a battle, in some ways you're going into battle, but you're very strong and you know that you're in the right. You kind of, it may be to do with something that you believe in, or something that has been kind of unfair, or a certain person who has been a little unfair, but you're taking the reins and you are prepared to fight to the bitter end, is pretty much what this card is saying, until you achieve what you've set out to achieve this week. The artist, okay, and you're being very, very creative about this as well. You're kind of designing your life in a sense. I'm sensing creativity here. I'm sensing passion. The artist, and the artists that I have met are always very passionate people. So you've got a lot of passion running through your veins this week, Libra. The Hierophant. Okay. Now, this situation could be a matter of integrity. It could be related to a matter of principle, standing up for what's right. You're very good at that, Libra. This is you standing up for what you believe in. The Hierophant is about doing the right thing. For others, this could be a mentor that is advising you, or it may be you're advising someone yourself. But this Hierophant energy is all about good advice, good sound advice, and doing the right thing, standing up for what you believe in. You're not backing down this week. The struggle is real, and you are going to come through to the end. And you've got so much self-belief and confidence this week. 7 of Cups. Now there are options around you. With the 7 of Cups, there are choices and a need for you to be very realistic about whatever or whoever you're dealing with. Don't allow emotions to cloud your judgment, Libra. Um, you know, Libra, a lot of you tend to, I find that the Libra people that I've met tend to want to please everyone, and sometimes you can find yourself lost because you get hung up on not wanting to upset anyone. Okay, so make sure that you're being very logical in your approach. Okay, so be guided by that. Be guided by your logic. You are an air sign, so be guided by your logic. Don't allow emotion to overwhelm you or to kind of rule your head. You've got the 4 of Pentacles. This is about the status quo. I also feel, Libra, as we move on 6, there may be a need for you to budget very carefully this week. All right, be careful with your money, with your finances. um if you've been overspending, then this is a month to hold on to the pennies, the dollars, the pounds, whatever, um and just be wise. Okay, especially as it's come up next to the 7 of Cups. Don't invest in anything or spend on anything that's unnecessary. Okay, this is about you needing to be very grounded this week, I feel. And I also feel, looking at these cards, if this is with regard to relationships, some of you Libras may be um, kind of needing to, or feeling as if you need to guard your heart. Okay, you've been quite protective, either with yourself or with someone around you. Queen of Swords, here you are, Libra. Your energy coming in here. You're stepping into your power. You're making quite a tough decision this week, with regard to something, because what card is this for? Is this the 7th card? Yes, it is. So you're making quite a tough call here, a tough decision. You're stepping into your power. The 7th card is all about you, your personal situation. This is the you card, and as it's the Queen of Swords, it's bang on point. You're making some kind of change or decision, and you are being very realistic. You are, even though you had that 7 of Cups earlier, your heart was telling you one thing, but you've kind of you've realized that what must be done must be done. That's what I'm getting as I read your cards. And sometimes we have to be cruel to be kind, is what I'm getting here, Libra. And the Temperance card indicates a need for compassion. So don't be over logical. Do make sure you use compassion. You do use your heart to a certain extent, but find a good balance, okay? And you'll be fine, okay? Everyone has to give a little bit here. Judgment card. It's about accepting this situation that's going on around you, Libra. Accepting things for what they are in life right now, okay? Accepting and not regretting, not beating yourself up, not punishing yourself for certain things. I feel some of you have been punishing yourself over perhaps past decisions you've made. But the angels are very much around you this week with the Temperance card, and they're bringing in love and light, and they're bringing in balance, and they're helping you to see that sometimes things have to be let go of. The Judgment card does relate to letting go. So maybe some of you are walking away from something, and that perhaps that's the decision you are making with that Queen of Swords energy there. Okay, so that was Libra. Who are we on to now? Libra. My brain's gone. Libra. So Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Let's have a drink of water. Lovely Scorpio. And I know I've definitely got a few Scorpios in the house. So, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Scorpio. What do they need to know for the coming week, please? What do they need to know, please? Okay. Scorpio, wow, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that wonderful card. I don't know if you can see it shining there. Beautiful Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. Luck is on your side. Good fortune is coming to you. Expect something unexpected. Something could possibly land in your lap. Now, this is positive change. Some of you may be surprised. I feel as if this is coming out of the blue somehow, Scorpio. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, you're getting some good cards here. It looks like an offer, or some kind of, something that has real potential is being offered to you here, and you're not expecting it. For some of you, this could be quite major. For others, this could just be a little surprise gift that's coming to you. Someone's handing you a gift, and gifts come in lots of different ways, don't they? But it's sort of, I feel it's got a really wonderful energy to it. This is good energy coming in for the week, at the beginning of the week. My goodness, the World card, Scorpio. Okay, so the World card is also a very positive energy. So this Ace of Pentacles here, this surprise situation, or this surprise offer that's coming in, it's kind of opening up this brand new door for you, Scorpio. This sort of portal that you are given the chance to step through. Okay, so the message here is for you to go with the flow, Scorpio. Don't resist this opportunity or change that's coming in for you. Hi, Casey. I'm just in the middle of I've just noticed your name, just in the middle of the star sign readings, but you can always rewind and catch yours. Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups energy. My goodness, Scorpio, your cards are wonderful. Two of Cups energy. For some of you, this may be those of you looking for love, this could be love coming through your door. This could be a potential soulmate walking through your door, a connection that you're making, at least. If it's not a new love, then this is a connection, an emotional connection that you weren't expecting to make, some of you, okay? And what do we have now? Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be an earth sign energy stepping into your life. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Otherwise, this may have financial connotations. There could be connections with money, finance, investment, new work, new career, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles energy is all about: new work, career, etc. So very sort of practical, down to earth energy. So something, and especially if we had the Ace of Pentacles, there, for many, this could have a connection with some kind of new potential around money, or growth in some way, something that could lead to real growth. It's like a door opening for you, and it's a case of whether you want to step through it, really, because you had the World card there, the Devil card. Now you might start feeling as if this is all too good to be true, it's an illusion, or you might start putting yourself off, or there could be someone around you who is kind of convincing you, or holding you back from doing, or from taking advantage of this opportunity. Okay, so the Devil card is often about sort of, it can, it's not always, but it's often sort of doubts and feeling stuck. And so some of you may hold back a little bit this week. Maybe you just need time. Let's have a look at, yeah, the Tower card. Okay, this is your seventh card, so this is about you. Okay, now I'm sensing that some of you are sort of, you've had certain things happen to you, maybe last year, that were quite upsetting, for some of you quite traumatic even, and it's left you with a fear. I feel an inner fear of of, of good things that come your way. That's what I'm getting here, because of this wonderful opportunity stepping in. But you've got this underlying fear of good things that come your way. You know, you doubt that they're real, perhaps, or you doubt that they could lead to anything, perhaps. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay, let's see, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. Now, your spirit are urging you to leave the past behind you, Scorpio. What's been done has been done. Um, you know, this is a new year, a brand new year. It's a year to make things happen, to work hard and make things happen. And the Knight of Pentacles energy this week sees you looking ahead towards your goals. Okay, and thankfully you're looking away from what has been. Okay, leave that in the past, because I feel there's so much that you want to achieve, Scorpio, and it's time now for you to do it. You're sort of getting the sort of first sort of chance at making things happen this week. A chance encounter, perhaps, or a chance opportunity. The Empress. We're talking about TLC here. We're talking about nurturing. We're talking about self-care. Okay, so I feel with this card there's a need for a bit of self-care this week. Maybe you've been neglecting yourself, Scorpio. That's what I'm sensing is the message there. And your 10th card is the Four of Swords. So yeah, self-care is the key here, because some of you are feeling quite tired, quite drained. You just need to step back now, make a fuss of yourself, do whatever makes you feel good this week, but do be open to this wonderful opportunity, chance encounter, whatever it is that is coming your way. Lovely card, Scorpio. So who am I on to now? Sagittarius. We're nearly there. Sagittarius. Okay. The angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Sagittarius. What's coming in for Sag, please, for the week ahead? What do they need to know? Ooh. Okay. Six of Swords. Your things are calming down for you, Sag. Has life been a bit chaotic? Has it been a little stressful, shall I say? And Sag, you tend to be very good at overcoming stress. Moving away. You're not one who will stay around if things get too much. And you're kind of moving away here, either in a physical sense, or you are distancing yourself mentally from someone or something. Okay, as I said, you're not one to hang around, Sagittarius, when things are stressful or bringing you down, but it looks as if you know you're moving toward a calmer state of mind this week. And then you've got the Seven of Wands. So yeah, things have been tough, Sag, haven't they? Perhaps in 2019, I feel, for many of you, things have been pretty tough. But this week, you're standing your ground, and you're having none of it. You're drawing some boundaries. You're drawing a line in the sand, and you're saying, right, this is as far as it goes. I'm off. If this is how things are going to be, then I'm off, okay? But you're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for what you believe in. And boy, are you good at that, Sagittarius, you know? Queen of Wands energy. This is your energy, the Queen of Wands. We're talking fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, as I said, you are standing your ground. You're stepping into your power. The fire sign energies, they don't hang around if they've made a decision that things aren't working out in some way, or maybe this is to do with a certain person that you're needing to stand up to. Okay, maybe they have been causing you a lot of stress, but you are feeling very, very strong this week. What a wonderful combination, the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you know. And here you are with your little black cat, feeling very in tune, with the world. I feel in tune with your intuition. You're following your gut instinct and you're going toward a happier place this week. Okay, you're finding your happy place. The well, this is your emotions. This is your related to your wishes. The well is an extra card in this tarot deck, and so there are. I don't think there is no traditional meaning to the well, but how I see this in your reading, Sag, is that your emotions are running deep. Okay, we have just had, and we still have the effects of the full moon in Cancer, and it does bring that out of us. We do tend to feel very deep, and we also have Venus in Pisces at the moment astrologically, and that too gets us in touch with our emotions. So uncharacteristically, because Sag, you tend to sort of often try to suppress your emotions. You prefer to smile, but and just sort of pretend everything will be okay, Sagittarius. But the Well card is saying, you know what? Tune into that energy, tune into that well of emotion inside you, because there are certain things you need to sort of face up to and deal with this week, Sagittarius. Next card, Page of Swords. Okay, you may hear about something, or there could be that there is someone around you who's been particularly difficult at this time. Maybe they're the cause of why you're wanting to move away. Bob Evans, I'm okay. You may be, yeah, sort of needing to distance yourself from this particular difficult person in your life. This could be a younger person, maybe a child, maybe a youngster, or maybe just someone who is pretty much difficult. And then you've got the High Priestess. Okay, so intuition, as I said, was very, very strong this week. Do what your heart tells you. uh Maybe to do with a certain matter, you're being guided here. You're being strongly guided this week. So I do feel that whatever your heart is telling you, allow that to be your guide. Okay, let the High Priestess steer you toward where you need to be, toward your happy place, as I said, because you've got the Star card. So this is things getting better for you, hopes and wishes coming true. Things are working out much better than you thought they might do. Okay, I feel the worst is behind you in some way for many Sagittariuses. And that's the seventh card. So this is heaven sending their blessings to you, my love. Um, and then you've got the sun, beautiful sun card. Okay, so we're talking happy times, victory. Things are on the up for you, Sagittarius. Okay, this is success, judgment. You know, you will have to forgive and forget in some way, but Sagittarius, you're very good at that. You know, fire signs don't hold on to grudges, and especially you, Sag. So, yeah, it's about forgiving and forgetting, and leaving certain things behind you as well. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Nine of Cups. We're talking about hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true, my love. This is pure satisfaction. By the end of the week, you're feeling pretty good about things and about life in general. Okay, so that's for Sag. Now we're moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, I'm not at Pisces yet, Dawn. Just seeing your... Thank you for joining me. Okay, so dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Capricorn. What's coming in, please, for Capricorn? What do they need to know? Capricorn, Three of Cups. Okay, lovely. Some of you will be spending time with friends. Some of you will be celebrating this week. Let's have a look at what. Let's have a look at the next card. Have a little peek here. Seven of Wands. Well, do you know what? You're celebrating an achievement of some sort. You know, you're certainly not one to back down, are you, Capricorn? And the result of which has brought you something to celebrate. Okay, so I feel you're celebrating coming through something, coming through some kind of adversity. You've kind of done it, and you know it's like you're ready to embrace life now and say, I've done really well. You're giving yourself a pat on the back, and you've got some close friends here gathering around you and saying, you know, you've done really well. You should be so proud of yourself. um, I feel 2019, wow, you did have to dig your heels in. But, you know, this Three of Cups is showing that this week, at least, there's going to be some kind of laughter, some kind of fun, some kind of get together. For some of you, Queen of Wands energy. It could be you have a Queen of Wands involved in your life this week in some way. Um, Capricorn, okay? We're talking fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. This woman could have quite an impact on your week, all right? It may be for some of you um, that this is someone who you're kind of um, holding your ground with, um, standing up to. This could be a boss. This could be someone in your family that you're standing your ground. And but for others, this may be a woman who is a very good friend, who you are sort of celebrating your accomplishments with, your achievements with, or talking about your this battle that I feel you've been in with someone or over something. Okay, um, she's a delightful energy to have around you because she's very positive and upbeat. I feel for many of you, she will be connected to this sort of fun and laughter that you're having during this week. And you've got the Well. So you again have this extra card from the tarot deck. This is about, I feel, your well of emotions. Perhaps you've been suppressing your emotions, is what I'm feeling here, Capricorn. Maybe they've been rising to the surface a bit recently. Maybe you're sharing these feelings and emotions and thoughts with this Queen of Wands lady. Could of course be a gentleman, but it's a fire sign like energy, someone who you are pretty close to, and you're sharing your thoughts and your feelings with them. And I feel it does you good, Capricorn, to release those emotions at times, because you do tend to hold back in that department. You're so strong, but you know, you have to remind yourself that you are human too, and it's good to release those emotions. And I feel you're getting the chance to do that in some way. Maybe I'm sensing for many of you, Capricorn, actually there's almost like a big sigh of relief this week about something. Page of Swords. So news is on its way. I feel you're going to be hearing from someone or something. And as I said, you know, the Page of Swords energy, we could be talking about someone who's a little difficult, a younger person around you, with a little bit of backchat that you might need to deal with, or someone at work, or you know, just has that sort of touch of angst about them, likes to stir the pot or press your buttons. So do watch out for that. You've got the High Priestess. Use your intuition this week, Capricorn, okay? Be guided by your gut feelings, especially with regard to people around you. You've got the Six of Swords, so it's a calmer week, I feel, perhaps than it was last week for many of you. Things are calming down for you, especially around love or relationships. And if you're not in a relationship, then this could be to do with a close friend or family member, but it is someone who you are close to. So there's a sense of harmony, peace and harmony around you and someone who you are close to this week. And then you've got the star. Yeah, beautiful energy here with the star. So, you know, the star is all about wishes, hopes, dreams, wishes coming true. Let me see if that was your 10th card. Let me see. Where are we? Let's count now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, no. So we're on the 9th card. Okay, so this is the 9th card. We're talking hopes and wishes and dreams. Okay, so you're hoping certain things will happen for you. You're hoping certain things will come true. And you know, this is spirit and the universe letting you know that they've got your back at the moment. Okay, in other words, try not to worry. The sun, try not to worry. The sun is going to come out. Okay, things may have been a bit tough for you recently or during 2019, but certainly this week I'm you know, your first card was the 3 of Cups and you've got the sun at the end, so it looks like quite a bright week in many respects, Capricorn. So now we're on to Aquarius and then to Pisces. Okay, the angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for the coming week, please? Okay. Okay, Aquarius. You're hanging in there is what I'm getting here with this 9 of Wands, okay? You're feeling quite tough. You are laying the law down with someone. You are speaking up for yourself. Aquarius is, you know, Mercury is in Aquarius, so this gives you the ability to really communicate your feelings, to stand up and be heard. And so I'm really sensing that with you this week, Aquarius. You've got the 9 of Cups. Some things are working out really well for you, you know, and you kind of, what I'm getting here, because this second card is either what's going for you or against you, so it's clearly going for you. In other words, you know, in one area of your life at least, it could be quite tough and you're having to you sort of stand up for yourself, but what's going for you is in another area of your life things seem to be going really well, so in a way that's kind of softening your approach. So they're kind of quite contrasting, okay? But also I'm getting here is that, you know, you are standing up for what you feel you rightly deserve. You know, you deserve some happiness, for example, with the 9 of Cups, and certain things are working out really well for you and you're not letting them go, Aquarius. You've got the Page of Pentacles. There's a younger person around you. Let me have a look at that card for a minute. Now, in this particular Page of Pentacles, this young, what appears to be a young woman, is looking at the future. Okay, this is thinking ahead, thinking in a practical way. Okay, for some of you, you know, the fact that you're having to battle, you may be battling with this person, this page of this young person who has different ideas to you. You know, you're quite happy with your lot, so that's what I'm sensing there. 6 of Wands. Okay, well, you know, you've been very successful, Aquarius. Things have worked out very good for you. This is the past card, the recent past. So you've kind of really overcome. You've really jumped the hurdles and you've got there. And people are saying, wow, you did it. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back, Aquarius. 10 out of 10 because you've got there. You've triumphed over adversity, basically. And I do feel you should be very proud of yourself. 7 of Swords. Now, there is someone who's a little bit shifty around you. Watch out for this person. You very likely know who they are. If you don't, then you know you will. Because it's in the 5th position, I feel you already know who they are. The 5th position is happening now, really, as we sort of speak. in your general life, in your general environment. So yeah, this person, you kind of know you can't trust them. um there's something about them, and when you tune into this energy, just trust yourself, trust your instincts on this, and stand up for what you believe in. Look at this again, we've got 7 of Wands and you've got the 9 of Wands. You're being very strong about this. Whatever your feelings are, you know, I'm sensing it's like you feel you're your own best friend. You're playing your cards close to your chest, but at the same time you are being very strong with a certain situation. You're not trusting what you're hearing either, in some way this week, Aquarius. And I'm saying, follow that instinct of yours. 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 of Swords. Everyone seems to be getting that this evening. So, life is calming down for you in many respects, okay? And I feel, Aquarius, that actually you just really want a bit of peace in your life. That's what I'm getting. And in some way you're detaching yourself, mentally, or possibly physically for some of you, but you're detaching yourself. You just don't want to be drawn in. You want to sit back and have a bit of peace. Perhaps you've had a certain amount of stress, that you've had to deal with, and right now you can do without it. You're not being drawn in too much, but do keep an eye on this 7 of Swords person who seems a little shifty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Lovers. Okay. Some of you may be encountering new love this week, Aquarius. Or feel drawn. If you're single now, I'm sensing you're feeling drawn toward love. Either you see someone that you kind of quite fancy, or they fancy you, or maybe you're just thinking about love. I feel love is very much on your mind this week, Aquarius, whether you're single or in a relationship. The Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands energy is in your hopes and fears. So, you're hoping that, you can kind of go forward in the way you want to. You're hoping that you can find the strength to go after those things that are deep within you, that are your heart's desires. The Queen of Wands is kind of really almost follows her nose, and wherever it might take her. So you're ready for a little bit of adventure, especially in the romance department, Aquarius. If you're single, I feel you're up for meeting, for something exciting, something new. If you're in a relationship, then maybe you're sort of taking the lead here with regard to bringing back the passion. And then you've got the lovely Star card as your completion card, okay? Your outcome card, Aquarius. Beautiful card to end these readings on, because it speaks of the universe having your back, okay? It is your card as well, which is quite so incredible. It is the card of Aquarius, and as such, it talks about dreams and wishes coming true. Something lovely is happening for you this week, so don't allow uh, this. There is a sort of, it's almost like something trying to sort of spoil what is, in general, a very nice, happy week. Don't allow that to come in and spoil it. Take a step back and open yourself up to the blessings that the universe are sending you this week, Aquarius. Okay, all done. So I hope you enjoyed those. My goodness, I don't think I've ever done 12 Celtic crosses in a row like that. I do hope you've enjoyed those. So if I do them next Monday, I should do 3 cards for each. But I just thought I'd treat you tonight. Oh, have they, Emily? Is it pouring with rain? So if anyone has joined me while I was reading, thank you for being here. I do, Barbara. Maybe after the live, I think. Something nice and red. Um, so I know that there was someone here that um, donated this evening. Could you tell me who that is, please, Tiger Dragon? And if that person is here, if they could give me their question. Oh, Tiger Dragon, I didn't do Pisces, did I? Thank you. Oh dear, poor old Pisces. Sorry about that. Okay. Right, and then I'll come to Chloe. Okay, sorry, Pisces. Okay, so dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for this week, please? Okay. So what have we got here? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, there's a need for reflection, Pisces, about something. A need to take a step back from life, slow down, and really look at something. What is it you want to do next with your life? Okay, you're kind of at this crossroads, I feel, Pisces. I feel that, you know, you're ready for the next stage, but you're not sure where you're heading. And let's have a look with regard to what that is. Okay, Eight of Wands. There's a lot going on around you, Pisces, at the moment, and it's slightly overwhelming you. So much to do and so little time. And that is why you've got this Seven of Pentacles, which is asking you to slow down and take things one step at a time. No matter how fast things are coming at you, do things in your own time. Don't be rushed, okay? Don't allow life to overwhelm you, because it's like you're looking here at all of this that's rushing at you and wondering how on earth you are going to get things done, or how you are going to deal with certain issues, situations that are going on around you. You've got the Three of Cups, okay? So the Three of Cups relates to fun, it relates to laughter. So it's coming out, Pisces, to remind you to have a bit of fun this week, okay? Let your hair down a little bit. Perhaps if you step back for a while and not think too much about these issues, you may then find that solutions come to you. So this is about spending time with friends. You may get asked out, or there could be something to celebrate even. But this is about letting your hair down, whatever chance you get this week. Judgment card, okay? You're leaving something behind you this week, or making a decision as to whether to do so. You've got the Seven, so you're looking and wondering whether a certain thing is for you. Is it what you want, Pisces? Is it what you truly want? Is it, this could be to do with, we're talking Pisces now, Maria Casas. Is this what you want in your life? That's what you're kind of mulling over right now. And it's going over and over in your head, but you need this time. You really need this time to think things through, about the next stage of your journey. It could be a relationship, a job, or perhaps just your purpose. Maybe your purpose in life is changing. Um, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, some of you are feeling quite sad, quite emotional. Venus is in Pisces right now, your sign, and it tends to bring out those deep emotions, especially when it's in your sign. So some of you may be feeling quite tearful, quite upset about something that has occurred in around you recently, or even in your past. Pisces, there are certain things that maybe you are carrying from way back when. that you still need to process. Okay. And maybe that has a connection with why you're needing to really think now about certain things. As I said, it could be that you need to let go of something. For some of you, this could be to do with a love situation, um, working out whether you should stay or should you go, kind of situation there. Um, And then you have the King of Swords. King of Swords energy around you. This could be your partner. This could be a boss or someone who has some kind of authority in your life. Maybe this is the person that's upset you, Pisces, with their harsh words. You know, Pisces, you're a very sensitive sign, and King of Swords can be sort of very straight to the point, and it doesn't always fit with the energy of Pisces. Maybe someone upsets you this week, and you kind of need to realize that this person doesn't always mean to upset you. They just have that sort of way about them. Justice, yeah, they're very fair. Maybe they've made a decision that's affecting you this week, Pisces, and it's being what appears to be a quite harsh decision, but even so, harsh but fair. Cruel to be kind, harsh but fair. But that doesn't mean that it hurts any less. So something is said, or a decision is made this week that may upset you a little bit and cause you to step back for a while, get in touch with these emotions that you're experiencing. There were good friends around you with this Three of Cups, though, I feel that you can rely on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got the Knight of. Have we got the Knight of Swords here? Yeah, so the Knight of Swords is stepping in your environment. So I feel this is someone around you, again, someone who's a little volatile, someone who's changeable, sort of in and out of your life. Maybe there's someone who is returning to your life this week, Pisces, but kind of quite fiery, quite volatile, changeable type person. So you could find that this person re-enters your life this week, or it may be that you're feeling that way yourself. Maybe you are making snap decisions this week. It's in the environment section after all. The Two of Pentacles. You need to find balance this week, okay? So especially if this is you. If you're feeling like this Knight of Swords, then it's time to find balance. Make sure that you don't overdo things, Pisces, this week. Five of Pentacles. Some of you may be feeling a little bit unsure of yourself or unsure about a certain situation, unsure if you're in the right, as I said, if you're in, are you in the right job? Are you in the right relationship? Does someone want you? With this Knight of Swords energy, there just appears to be a bit of a volatile energy around you, and you kind of don't know where you are with something or someone, I feel. And I just want to take one extra card for you, Pisces, as we've ended with. Yes, there's a connection with the past. There's a connection with the past here for you this week. Maybe past emotions are resurfacing. As I said, you've got Venus in Pisces this week, or it's kind of made you a little bit low. But I feel that this time will pass. It's a 5. It's challenging. It's a challenge, but it will pass. Okay, and you just need a little bit of time to sort of get your head round certain things, I feel, Pisces. Oh, Esther, that's beautiful. Esther Tikhonin. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure, Tiger, that's it. So let's have a look at this lady who, was it Chloe? Yeah, Chloe, if you're there, please. Lovely Chloe, are you there, my dear? going to cross over to the Light Seers Tarot. Oh, good night, Esther. Sweet dreams, my love. So is Chloe there? Chloe 1111, are you there, my love? I hope you haven't run away. Chloe. Oh, has Chloe gone? If not, if she has, then I can read for Chloe next time. Just give it a moment. Ah, Ashley as well. Okay. So if Ashley has a question, and then maybe Chloe will appear or reappear. So Ashley, if you have a question, my love. Oh, really, Barbara? Who's Sapphire? Your cat? It's a lovely name. Okay, so Ashley, are you there, my love? She might do, Craig. If not, I'm sure she'll be back on Wednesday. Thank you, Ashley, my love. Do you have a question, dear? And yeah, if I do these again next week, I'll just do 3 cards for each. So I think it's nice on a Monday to look at the week ahead, but obviously I won't do the Celtic Cross on a regular basis. So yeah, I'll do 3 cards. But so we've got Ashley who's donated. Ashley Vasquez, is Raphael going to give me money tomorrow, or is he lying? Can I get a yes or no? Oh, let's have a look. This is for Ashley. Okay, Ashley, as a card just literally, well, 2 cards have just flown out of the deck. Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands, but they're very good cards. Are you welcome, Jocelyn? What star sign are you, Jocelyn? Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Barbara Evans has got Lucy. Yes, of course, Chloe. Go ahead, my love. But just wait. If you can wait a minute, Chloe, until I finish this one question. Otherwise, I won't see your. Just hang about for a moment, darling. 8 of Pentacles. Very, very positive cards. It looks like. It looks like success for you. Okay, where are we? That was Ashley. So let's see. 2 of Swords. 10 of Cups. We've got some beautiful cards here. Okay. Now, you get. What I'm going to say to you is, Ashley, in many ways, you and this person have had some really lovely times, some really lovely moments. But you have a lot. Oh, really, Barbara? Oh, you have to send me a picture, Barbara. Both Barbaras, that is, of your cats. So what I'm looking at here is you seem to know this person very well, or intuitively anyway. often this Ace of Wands can relate to intuition, you know. And I love how this particular deck, the Lights Tarot, has depicted the Ace of Wands, because you know it can, I feel it taps into the ability of the Ace of Wands to be intuitive. And I sense that you're very intuitive when it comes to this situation, Ashley. You've got the Four of Wands. You know, you're hoping that things will go well. And in many, I feel like you've kind of shared good times together. There's been a good connection. But I have to say, whoever this is, I feel you cannot necessarily trust them. So I'm not so sure you can trust what they've told you. That's my feelings on it, Ashley. I don't feel you can trust them. Okay, my love. I'm going to ask, just going to quickly ask why that is. This is for Ashley. One card for that. What is it that they... Five of Cups. They just, I feel they always let you down. The Five of Cups. There's someone, they're kind of someone who says they're going to do something, but then they disappoint. They don't come through. They let you down, darling. And I feel you know this intuitively, which is what I was trying to say at the start, okay? They are my feelings on this. I'm not sure that this person will come through for you tomorrow or today or whenever it is. I'm sorry to say that, my love. And that was for Ashley. So now, Chloe, I feel we have Chloe in the house again. Chloe, please put your question down, darling. Oh, between you and your cute crush, eh, Chloe? Let's have a look for you. Blessings to you, Ashley. Trust your instincts on this one, because you seem to, you know, you just know, you feel with this person, you know this person so well. I feel you're quite a good judge of character, actually, in many respects. So let's have a look. Five of Pentacles. This is for Chloe. Darling, you're feeling a little unsure of whether your crush really wants you, darling. You're feeling a little bit. I feel your self-esteem. You need to work on your self-esteem, okay? You need to realise how beautiful you are. And, you know, you're very lovable. You're very attractive. And there is no reason why someone wouldn't want you. So I want to get that out of the way first, Chloe. Okay? You are a lovable, beautiful soul. And you need to stop telling yourself that you're not lovable, because you are. Now, you've got the Six of Pentacles as well. So someone is reaching out to you. Now, what was your question again? Let's go back. Chloe. Chloe, can you retype that, darling? Get this, because I'm kind of got lost in the comments. So the Six of Pentacles, yeah, doubting yourself. And there's no reason to do that. There really isn't. You are lovely just as you are, Chloe, okay? Oh, do you see anything progressing? Okay. Well, the Six of Pentacles, someone here is reaching out. This sort of give and take thing here. So it takes two is what I'm getting, okay? It takes two. Can you see two hands? So you both have to reach out in equal measure. But the Three of Pentacles, and I think I remember you getting that card before. The Three of Pentacles indicates that there is potential for growth between you, okay? Now, you may need the help of a third person here, Chloe, is what I'm sensing, okay? That's right, Tiger. I love your expressions, Tiger. I think you should write a book on expressions, Tiger. Um, so yeah, I feel perhaps you could do with a helping hand from somebody, um, or maybe someone is going to step in and help you. But I feel you need a little bit of help in some way. Maybe someone who will is willing to sort of be your go-between, because I'm just feeling that the two of you are reluctant to be the first to really step out, and express your feelings. Queen of Cups, you've got a lot of love to give, darling. I don't know what star sign you are, Chloe. Maybe you could tell me, but you've got this lovely, sensitive soul. Okay, a lot of love. This water energy within you, and the star, you are so wishing for this to happen, my love. um but so is he, so is your crush. It's like you're both willing it to happen, look at you there, looking up at the sky, willing it, praying for it to happen, hoping with every bone in your body that this will turn into something. It has real potential. Can you see that? The Three of Pentacles is all about potential, but I'm sensing that in order for it to happen, you might need to get someone to spark things off, to pass on your feelings, or get the two of you together. So there's like a need for a go-between. I hope that makes sense to you, Chloe, but that's what I feel. Ah, a friend. Okay. Yes, my friend. Yeah. Yeah. I feel this friend of yours is someone who could maybe get things off the ground for you. Sometimes we need that, Chloe. Oh, yeah. Have a chat with your friend, because that's what I feel. You just need to get things off the ground, and someone needs to give you a bit of a helping hand. Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely come back. Definitely come back. Okay, well, sorry I've not been able to answer many questions this evening, but the Celtic cross, it does take a while, but I do hope you've enjoyed that this evening. As I said, next week I shall just do 3 cards for each sign, so it won't be so long. But let's now finish with a card from the angels, shall we? And I'm going to finish with a card from the guardian angels. Let's have a look at who your guardian angel are. Thanks, Craig. I know your reading was a bit tough, wasn't it, Craig? But it did end very well. Yeah, you can always book a private reading. That's right, Casey. I had no idea you were still there, Casey. Yeah. Laughing at Tiger Dragon's comment. Anyway, let's have a look at your guardian angel for the week ahead, everyone. So I'm going to draw 3 cards, 3 angel cards, and ask the angels to send their guardian angel for you for this week. So card 1, 2, or 3. Angel of decisions, those of you drawn to card 1. Do you have a decision to make? Because that's the angel that is around you this week, helping you with that decision, helping you to weigh up the pros and cons, to make a firm decision going forward. Look at what you want, look at both sides of the coin, look at other people's opinions. They will be there helping and guiding you all the way, especially if you're having difficulty making that certain decision right now. The angels obviously feel that you need a little help and support in that area of your life. Maybe there's something very important you're deciding right now. But call upon your guardian angel, because they're there helping you with this week. And then card 2, Angel of Success. Okay, so success is coming to you. The angels are helping you to achieve what you've set your heart on, to achieve your goals, your ambitions, to have a very successful week, basically, So, you kind of may have the Midas touch this week. So set your sights high, because the angels are working behind the scenes to make things happen and work out well for you. Okay, and card 3 is the Angel of Clarity. The angels are helping you to see things in a clear way this week. They're helping to open your eyes, to remove the blinkers. They're helping you to wake up, and realize what you need to do with regard to a certain situation, or maybe realize something about someone. Perhaps you've been sort of seeing things through rose colored glasses. But now you're getting clear sight, clear vision of what you need to do. Okay, so that's your angel guidance, and thanks for being with me this evening. I hope you've enjoyed your zodiac readings, and I will be back on a Wednesday evening. Do scroll back, Soulsha, if you've just joined, darling. And once again, thanks for being here. Sweet dreams, everyone. See you on Wednesday. And thanks to my moderators. Thank you very much. See you Wednesday, everyone.